Greetings, my brothers. This is Sean Blazington with your daily news. That man on the basketball court last night was not Russell Westbrook. That was Samuel L. Jackson. Wait 1 second, I have proof of this. I have secret documentation stating that Hollywood is producing a major movie about an NBA's player's legacy. Look, you guys, they are making a movie about Russell Westbrook. So every game you see in the NBA is scripted. It says here the title of the movie is called The Muscle of Russell, and it will be released in 2020. I have all of the documentations. I have the script of the movie, which is going to actually be a good movie, but as of right now in the NBA, this is all fake. I was woken up last night with this information, and I tried to leave you guys a little bit of details, but I was so tired, and my snuggle bunny, she wanted to snuggle, but I'm up now. Let's get straight to it. Last night, when Russell Westbrook shot that ball, that was not Russell Westbrook. Like I told you, that was Samuel L. Jackson. Now look at the comparisons. You can't sit there and tell me that Russell Westbrook doesn't look like Samuel L. Jackson. And that's who's going to be playing him in the movie. It says here Kevin Durant will be played by Anthony Mackie. Stephen Curry will be played by Michael Ealy. Draymond Green will be played by Eddie Murphy. And Dwight Howard will be played by Arsenio Hall. For those of you that did not know this, Dwight Howard is actually Arsenio Hall's son. But that's a whole nother subject. Let's stick with Russell Westbrook right now. I have a question for you guys. If that game last night was not rigged, how come that crowd was cheering for Russell Westbrook instead of Denver? Now let me ask you this question. If that game wasn't fake, if that audience wasn't canned, how come that crowd cheered when Russell Westbrook made that shot? And to further prove my point, it says here that before Russell shot that shot, he said, "I'm tired of these motherfucking lames on this motherfucking court," just like Samuel L. Jackson. And I like Samuel L. Jackson, and there's more details to this situation. The reason why Russell chose Samuel to play him in this movie is because Samuel L. Jackson is his father. I know this sounds repetitive, I'm always saying who's father, but it's real, people. This is how the entertainment business works. Don't think you can just hop in the NBA because you have a jump shot. It doesn't work like that, because there's plenty of men out there with incredible jump shots, but they don't have parents or siblings in the NBA. Believe you me, there's a guy in Brooklyn that can play way better than Russell Westbrook, but he's not getting into the NBA because he does not have the same connections. This movie, The Muscle of Russell, is going to be a smash hit. Personally, I'm excited about this movie, but I am upset that Hollywood is doing this to the NBA. All that you have seen from Russell Westbrook this year is all movie scripted. I'm talking about all of the triple doubles, the breakup with Kevin Durant, and telling Kevin, I'm coming. That's going to be in the trailer of the movie. And one of the sad scenes in the movie is when Kevin Durant get injured and Russell Westbrook start crying in his locker room. It's going to be a very dramatic movie. It's going to be kind of like the NWA biopic, except for it's basketball related. It says here near the end of the movie, when Russell Westbrook really dominates the Warriors, Kevin Durant is going to try to come over and shake Russell's hand, and Samuel L. Jackson is going to give him a cold stare and say, "Nah, motherfucker." And Isaiah Thomas is going to be played by Jada Pinkett. The NBA is trying to move in a new direction, so they're trying to send a message. They already have female referees, and they're already talking about having female head coaches in the future, so Jada Pinkett is a perfect person to play Isaiah Thomas. This movie is going to be a star-studded affair, and I want you guys in the comment section to let me know who you think is going to be playing in the movie, and I will correct you if you're right or wrong, because, you know, you don't have the top information like I have. But that's okay, because that's why you got me with your daily news. Now, there's a scene in the movie where James Harden wins the MVP, and Samuel L. Jackson busts into the conference and says, hold on. He busts into the MVP conference and says, motherfuckers, y'all know y'all wrong. That scene right there is going to win him another Grammy. I guarantee it. The Muscle of Russell is going to be the greatest basketball movie of all times. Kevin Hart will be playing Victor Oladipo. I think that's going to take away some of the edge from the movie, but we'll see what he can do. Arnold Schwarzenegger is going to be Billy Donovan. I think that's pretty good casting. If you guys don't believe a word I'm saying, just think back to that crowd in Denver and how they cheered and how they reacted to everything that Russell did. That was a canned audience. All of those people were paid actors. Now let's say that this game took place in Cleveland and Russell Westbrook was supposedly about to get his 32nd triple-double. Do you think the Cleveland audience would have reacted like that just because Russell Westbrook was about to make history? Do you think the Chicago crowd would have acted like that, or the Miami crowd would have acted like that? The answer is no. And let me put it to you guys like this. Let's say me and you graduated college together, right? And when I walk across the stage to get my degree, your mother jumps up and cheers for me. But when you walk across the stage, your mother does nothing. Does that make sense to you? I know it doesn't make any sense, but that's exactly what took place last night in Denver. They cheered for the Oklahoma City Thunder and didn't give a damn about their own team. That's a very illogical situation, but the reason why it went down like that is because they are filming a very profitable Hollywood production. When The Muscle of Russell hit theaters, I want you guys to come back here and give me all of my props. Anyways, I gotta get going. I'm in the process of writing a blog about this with more details on this situation, so stay tuned for that. I would love it if you guys subscribe to the channel and leave a comment, and what I want for you to do is enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later. This is your boy Sean Blaze. I'm out.